.NET gurus can cook.
Welcome to the Developer's Kitchen. Today on the Developer's Kitchen, we're taking a break with Hibachi Steak.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
And washing it down with Ted Bahr Sidecar.
You want this shaken, not stirred?
Well, why don't we do that? Yeah.
But first, we're gathering up some fresh garden greens for Jon Galloway's Guacamole from the .NET Gurus Can Cook Cookbook.
Oh,
This dude
John.
lives on a avocado farm.
Yeah, you know what? Ever since he moved here, he got serious about making guacamole dip here. So this is.
So you know him?
John, he's a Microsoft Community, ASP.NET PM. He also organizes the MVC conference and does a lot with the ASP.NET MVC platform. So.
Okay, we're gonna do 2 cloves of garlic. We're gonna dice them up. We're gonna have half of a red onion, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, a teaspoon of ginger, fresh cilantro, coarsely ground. We're gonna top it with a Roma tomato, then peppers to taste, lemon, avocados, mix, and he has some pretty good optional ingredients we can add. We're gonna start off with our seasoning mix. We're gonna add garlic. Let's add our red onion. Let's add our cumin. Add our ginger.
Is that a hot pepper there?
This is a jalapeno pepper. Adjust the taste. Now let's just give it a little stir. Almost forgot the juice of a lemon.
Those tomatoes look good.
Fresh aromas.
You say tomato, I say tomato. I used to work on a farm when I was a kid, and we used to have tomato wars. And,
We did that too.
yeah, and when you're
Big
picking,
old rotten tomatoes.
no, we would take any
what we
kind of
did.
tomatoes. It didn't matter because there was like a ton of them, but we'd be picking them, and our hands would be so dirty. And the best way to clean your hands off is to bust up a green tomato and just rub your hands, and it comes out like clean, like
Oh,
you
that
won't
would be
believe.
good to know.
Yeah.
40 years ago.
Next time you have a
We took
tomato
rotten
war, remember
tomatoes.
that.
We took rotten tomatoes. So our seasoning mix
Yeah.
smells good. Let's go into our avocados.
Oh, look at
Take
that.
out the seed.
That's pretty darn good. All right.
We're gonna take all the juice or the flesh out. We're gonna do 4 of these.
Good.
Okay, that worked.
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab our other lemon. Squeeze the juice in. We're gonna add 3/4 of our cilantro. Now we're gonna give this a coarse chop. We're gonna
So what's
season.
next?
Salt and pepper to taste. Our tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. Let's go ahead and add in our onion mixture. Add a little extra squeeze of lemon. Finally, we'll add the remaining cilantro and stir it all together. Add a little garnish, and we're ready to serve.
So what drink we have next here?
Well, we're gonna do the Sidecar.
The Developer's Kitchen is brought to you by Active Analysis from GrapeCity PowerTools.
Active Analysis. It's a custom control that is a totally self-contained business intelligence application. A developer can just go in the application, connect it to our data, give it to a business guy, and they can slice and dice and look and graph and OLAP their way to happiness.
Well, you go all the way to the beginning. What really happens? You make a report for your boss, and he says, that's great, now can you change it? And you become the OLAP cube.
That's right.
You keep building next version, next version, next version.
Yeah.
If you go all the OLAP way, well, now you're installing analysis services and building cubes, and you need consultants, and it's just too big and too much and too expensive.
Right. Basically, if you want to make the boss happy, just get Active Analysis, put it in a wrapper, and give it to him.
Active Analysis from GrapeCity PowerTools.
Smarter components for smarter developers.
Now, let's head to the bar for Kevin's Quick Fix. He and Russ are mixing Ted Bahr's Sidecar from the .NET Gurus Can Cook Cookbook. Ted Bahr is the president and co-founder of DZ Media.
He did the flank steak recipe.
He certainly
didn't
does. Good combination. The
yeah.
Sidecar along with flank steak. I bet you that's perfect.
He's got an interesting statement here on this drink. I can't wait to try it. It's a simple, elegant, classic pre-dinner drink that won't fill you up and might get you lucky.
Oh, well, then we better make this. Okay, so what we start with, it says a couple of martini glasses out of the freezer.
Out of the freezer?
You got
Yeah.
that? Put a little bit of ice inside the shaker. Add the brandy. This is Christian Brothers brandy here, which is 2 ounces of that. So I'm gonna eyeball this here, 2 ounces of this. And then the freshly squeezed lemon juice. So I'll get a couple of lemons right here that we cut. I'll put that inside there.
You want this shaken, not stirred? Is that
Well,
what you-
why don't we do that? Yeah, we'll certainly do that. A little bit of the triple sec, only an ounce. So I'm just
Okay.
pouring that in. It gives a little bit of sweetness to it. And then we're gonna shake this up.
There. All right, there we go.
It does work. Look at
I
that.
think I got a good
Okay,
job
let's see.
there.
Okay, here we go.
Halfway around.
Here's the Ted Bahr and his Sidecar. A little garnish on the end.
And a twist.
And a twist. And there you go.
Look at that. How's that?
That's very tasty. That's a good drink.
Hey Russ, what's one of your favorite menu items to order when you go to a restaurant?
Well, I think it's what you got chopped up on that board over there. Some steak. Oh, it really is, though. I mean, more often than not, I'm getting steak. And I actually went to a Japanese steakhouse not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
And we had some hibachi steak. So
Good coincidence. Guess what
Yeah.
we're making today? Taking a break with hibachi steak. This by John Papa.
Oh, baby.
You know John.
Yeah,
He's down in
yeah,
the neck
sure.
of the
I actually had a chance to catch up with him, too, on Ruscam when I was there in Tampa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump right into this.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, man. Let's
Yeah,
get this
I'm
thing
starving.
cooking here.
We've been smelling this all day.
Yeah.
Okay, taking a break with hibachi steak. We chopped up some onions. We chopped up some peppers. We're gonna add some mushrooms, a cup of mushrooms. Now to this, we're gonna add a tablespoon of soy sauce.
Oh, listen to that. Sizzle, baby.
Give that a quick stir. Now we preheated the pan over a medium-high heat.
Yeah.
I like using cast iron. Hold on, let me go ahead and add a tablespoon of butter.
I guess he came up with this recipe on a Valentine's Day for his family. He's got some daughters that love this kind of food, and that's how it was invented.
We're actually using New York strip. You can use, he said tenderloin or New York strip.
Okay.
Ribeyes, another one of my favorite cuts of meat. Now we're gonna let this simmer 15 minutes on a low heat. Now let's get started on the steak. Okay, we have our other cast iron. We did this over a medium-high, so it's gonna hold the heat. What we
Yep.
wanna do, we wanna sear this. We don't wanna stew it.
Yep.
And as Johnny points out in his recipe, stewing's gonna make it a little bit tougher. I mean, it's like boiled meat. So we want to get this pretty hot. If you have cast iron, that's the best to use.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, pan's nice.
Oh,
Pan's really nice.
so that's
I'm gonna do this in a couple batches. So we just want to give it a good sear on both sides.
Yeah.
We're getting pretty close. And I like mine medium rare.
Like a mooing, huh?
Oh yeah. The redder the better. Okay, now that we're medium well, where you like it, let's go and add in 2 teaspoons of garlic spread.
You make that garlic spread, or you buy it like that?
Well, I made this garlic spread.
Yeah,
Just butter, kind of room temperature butter and fresh chopped garlic. Then we're gonna add a tablespoon and a half of soy sauce. Ooh, smell that?
Yeah. I think all the neighbors are going to be coming over pretty soon with this smell. It's delicious.
Let's go ahead and get our vegetables. Let's get our steak.
Oh man, I'm telling you, that's the best part about shooting these videos. You get to eat this stuff now.
I'm hungry.
This is great. Let me try one of these mushrooms real quick. Let's see that first.
Now you gotta dig into this thing.
All right, that's scrumptious.
That's the only piece you're getting, so enjoy it.
Okay.
And let's serve. For all of the recipes featured on the Developer's Kitchen, go to gcpowertools.com/cookbook and find out how to get your own copy of .NET Guru's Can Cook.